Hey, what's up? It's Yessi Ortiz, and you want to talk about everything love and hip-hop, Hollywood, you know, the who's who, the what's what, the oh my god, and all that drama? Well, every Tuesdays, you'll find the full recap right here on Power106.com. Plus, you'll never know what special guest I might have. So, my guest today is Masika.
Hey.
Yay! So, thank you for coming and being here, you know, on the recap of the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which last night's show was intense.
Bananas.
It was Masika versus Nikki.
Who?
Versus Molly.
Who?
Versus the world. No.
I just saw me and Morgan and Tierra. I don't really.
No. I'm going to use your words. Be nice. No, I'm kidding. You can say whatever you want. This is a platform for you to come and say whatever it is that you saw from last night's show that maybe you didn't feel was right. But how do you think last night's show was, and how did you see yourself portrayed last night?
Oh my gosh. I think it was a train wreck.
Really?
But a good train wreck. Like, it was just so much going on, but, you know, jumping from story to story to story, and of course I'm, you know, a little biased on my story. But, you know, I just don't understand why women come for the other woman when obviously it's the man that's sitting here in line. Mm-hmm. So basically, I had never heard of this girl. Didn't know who she was from Monday to Sunday. And she has an obsession with me. Every time you see her, she's talking about Masika this, Masika that. From the first time she appeared, her intro was my name. I mean,
her intro is your name. Just to catch you up, in case you missed last night's show. Last night was about Masika and Nikki and how Nikki kept coming after you, which she should have been probably coming after Molly.
Exactly.
The man, it's caught between you two.
Exactly.
You want to claim him? You can just go ahead and have him.
I'm glad you know your place.
What? No, honey. I don't want leftovers.
Masika,
Nor
you
do I
tried to
want
take my
someone that's
leftover
lying.
for a couple weeks.
No,
my
but
man
sweetie,
loves
that's-
me. You know exactly where he's
See, Morgan, she's a peacemaker, and she was never really friends with Nikki, but they had, like, mutual friends who apparently Nikki treated the friend like crap. But, you know, Morgan's a good person. She has a good heart, so she's going to try to, you know, we'll stick together, and I'm like, okay, keep it cute or put it on mute. Be pretty, not petty.
I like that. Keep it cute or put it on mute.
You got to give bitches options. Bitches need options. Cute, mute, pretty, petty. She couldn't do any of that. So, you know, it was her whole thing, like, look, Molly's lying to both of you. And for me, I would rather go talk to the man. But Molly seemed like he was lying about everything. So I was like, okay, normally I wouldn't sit down with a bitch I don't know or don't like. You can't sit with us. But I'll do it for you, Morgan. So my thinking was that, okay, you know, we could come and be amicable and respectful and talk about the situation. So she's like, do you still think you're with him? Well, yesterday when we were at dinner, you know.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, yesterday we were at dinner. Which, how we both at Katana? I didn't see you there. So, you know, at that point I was like, okay, clearly she's stupid and she can't listen. She doesn't hear. There's silicone in her ears. There's no point of even having this conversation. And, you know, she just kept coming at me and coming at me and coming at me. And, you know, she was yelling. I had to have a sidebar with Morgan. Like, I couldn't even hear her at this point. And then it was just like 0 to 100.
I'm letting you know right now.
You don't let me know.
You look
you're
pissed off.
You don't.
Cool
Down, bitch. Whoa.
When you saw the episode before last night,
Yes.
you saw Molly, you know, reassuring Nikki.
It never went that
You guys
far.
never had sex?
No. You know what I'm saying? We were in
Okay.
the bed together, everything. You know I don't care. I would tell you, like,
I know.
You don't care. You can't be mad at me because we weren't together. You feel me? Like, the whole time I was with you, you know, it was just me and you.
Well, you know, I found out some inside scoop, a little bit of tea. Let me take a sip.
Cue the tea.
Perfect.
What did you find out?
You know, there's, I can't say too much because you still got to tune in. But so basically, I met this clown, Amali, around Christmas time, and he was reaching out to me and texting, and I just wasn't interested. So I ran into him again at the W, and you know, we spoke, and he was like, yeah, I want to produce some records for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So my premise of even talking to him at the time was musically. He just poured on the waterworks and, oh, I want to be with you, and you're perfect, and I'm so single, and all this other stuff. Basically, he was begging to get on the show. So, you know, like, Tinashe tried to put him on, and, you know, he was just too on, and it didn't work out for him. So he had broken up with Nikki back in yesteryear. And he decided to give her a ring and put on the waterworks with her, thinking that that would get him back on the show, too.
Oh, wow.
So in actuality, he didn't want to be with her
Wow.
either.
All right, there's a lot of stories last night on the show
Yes.
as well. Let's do a real quick roundup.
Cool.
Okay, Fizz and Amanda.
Or no.
Or not. Do you think will it?
Or no.
Okay.
She's out of here. Well, you know, I think...
These are her predictions, by the way.
This is what I'm predicting. First of all, I see it when y'all see it, so I don't know. But from what I saw yesterday, it seemed like Fizz was in question about his relationship with her.
Weed? What you mean? You having commitment issues again? Now you talking about weed? I should be hearing like, oh, thank you, babe. Oh.
What about April, Omarion, and Omarion's mom?
Oh, Jesus. You know, it's very hard when you have that super mom that, you know, wants to be the mom and the girlfriend.
Honestly, I don't think that you're ready for this, because this is a lot.
I think April is trying very hard.
Yeah.
To not be disrespectful, but I see a turn up coming.
What do you think is coming? You should leave your comments. And finally, Hazel Lee on the show. You guys are portrayed as some really great friends, and her situation with Berg.
Didn't you said that you would never bring anybody with the ass cap wars with you? That's what you told me the other night after you left my house, right?
This is my friend.
Why are you protecting your bitches?
She's coming to you, she's telling you one story.
Yeah.
Berg is coming to you, you're hearing another story, but then when you're seeing it on television, you're like,
wait a minute. No, the story Berg told me is what I'm watching.
oh.
But I didn't believe him. I was like, no, because there's no way this girl could be that delusional. So, you know, I had to call her like,
Girl, we will see what happens. And as far as you and Molly and Nikki and that whole hot mess.
I mean, I saw the preview for next week, and I'm going to work on not putting my hands on people, but I'm going to work on that for season 2.
Okay. Oh, see, maybe that's a teaser right there, season 2. Who knows?
Season 1, I'm just going to keep doing it.
You know, you will catch me on next week's episode as well as I give Morgan some advice, so you'll be able to tune in
Great
Monday
advice
night.
you give, by the way.
Thank you.
So wise.
Thank you. Monday nights, 8/7 Central on VH1. It's Love and Hip Hop
LHHH.
Hollywood. Anything last minute words from Masika? It's all you.
Stay tuned for my single Bad, which we will be releasing very, very soon because I can be bad when I want to be.
You want to sing it out?
I'll wait for that clearance. Gotta get that copyright. What?
Smart woman.
Timberland. Best then, better now. Get yourself a pair at Robert Wayne Footwear.